Hey, what's up, ShoeTube? Welcome to another episode of Soul Searching. I'm your host, Jamin, and today we got a baseball shoe for you. And unfortunately, I have fell victim to the whole crushed box thing. This is how my shoe was delivered to me from UPS. Now, I do get a lot of shoes in, and I rarely have an issue, but this tape is off. What is going on with this box, man? It was crushed, and I was like, man, I wonder if my shoes are going to be messed up. And as you guys can see, I have a lot of box damage right here. On this side, and then on this side over here, it's all kind of bowed out and messed up. So, I can't do anything about it, but I wish, that stuff like this wouldn't happen. I've seen other people, like on Twitter and everything, talk about how their stuff was damaged when it got to them. I haven't opened this box up yet because, like I've always done on my channel, I like to get the reaction with you guys first. So I'm hoping my shoes aren't messed up, man. I don't know compared to this packaging, but look, let's go ahead and get into it. Today, we have a Nike SB, as you guys can see, and here's the tag. We have the Nike SB Dunk High Premium. The colorway is Cloud Gray and Rush Blue, size 11.5. For the toe. I did get a got 'em on Sneakers app on these guys when I went after them. And straight up honest now, you guys know I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. Go back and watch some of my older videos if you'd like. I have a lot of things where I'm comparing it to Braves colors. I actually vlogged from the Braves game last year when we won and went to the World Series. So all that's on the channel if you like baseball. Go back and check that out. But in 3, 2, 1, and this box opens backwards. Like, I'm used to opening the box this way, but this one opens this way. So anyway, regardless, opening up the box, got your standard dunk paper. You always see with your dunks. And in 3, 2, 1, there it is, guys. Our division rivals. I'm a big Braves fan. This is our rivals, but I am a huge fan of baseball. So when I heard that the baseball pack was coming out to include the Phillies dunks, the Mets dunks, I think there's a Dodgers dunk, and there's another dunk as well. I cannot remember the team. Y'all get down in the comments and let me know, but I think there's 4 initial dunks that are coming out. But this is the Mets colorway. So let's go ahead and get them both out of the box and take a look at them. Y'all hang on. Now, the first thing I want to call out is, again, I am not a huge Mets fan. Let's face it, they are division rivals. I've already said that. But I am a huge baseball fan, man. I collected baseball cards from the 70s, the 80s, a little bit in the 90s. I kind of got out in the 90s, and then I got my son into it a little bit. So we got, more current baseball cards. But, man, I remember, just thinking back to the 80s and thinking about the cards that I did have. I think about players like Gary Carter. Darryl Strawberry, Doc Gooden, Dwight Gooden, Hojo, Howard Johnson, man, comes to mind. Keith Hernandez, Mookie Wilson, Ron Darling, David Cone, Lenny Dykstra, and then, one of the all-time best pitchers in the history of baseball, Tom Seaver. So I do have a lot of history with the Mets, watching them growing up in Shea Stadium and whatnot. So I wanted to get these. I did go after the Phillies dunks as well. I'd struck out on those, but I was lucky enough to hit these. So with that being said, let's look at the outsole. You have a standard dunk outsole right here. It is in a gum colorway, or gum color. And then you have that Mets blue, if you will, for the SB. Yeah, of course, I believe it's Phylon for your dunks. But then you have your midsole right here. You got that gum going up onto that white midsole with that white stitching. And your upper right here. This is reminiscent of the away grays, I believe they're called. The gray colorway of their uniforms, where it's mostly gray with your orange and blue stitching. So they did a great job really replicating that jersey. And if you're a Mets fan, I know this is a must-have for you, right? So I think they did an outstanding job as far as the colorway goes. The materials, let's get to the materials. Around the toe box, you do have a nice suede. It is kind of a long-haired suede as well, going all the way around the toe box right here. And then, up, of course, on your eyelets right here, running up to the top of your shoe, where you have kind of your wings right here. That is in that hairy suede as well. So the material, as far as the suede goes, is super nice. It is a very soft suede. And then you get into your your toe box here. Your toe box is a mesh right here, as well as your tongue, leading up your tongue right here. So mesh material, kind of a mesh, maybe canvas, I don't know, kind of a weird material to be honest. But I tell you what, you don't have to worry about these guys creasing. So if you don't like creasing, don't worry about it. You can wear these and you don't have to worry about that creasing up on you because of the materials that the shoe is made out of. Now, I do like this orange and blue swoosh. You can see it is as well kind of a mesh material. There's no leather on it, but I do like the way that this the orange is stitched in on the outline around that swoosh. That's really nice. You get around the back, you do have that blue pull tab right there to get your heel in, and then of course you've got your swoosh coming around to your medial side as well. So with that being said, let's take a look. You do get 2 spare sets of laces. You've got that orange and you've got that blue. So if you want to swap out your gray here because it may be too much gray for you, you can always throw these laces in right here for an extra pop. With that being said, let's look at the insole real quick. So your insole, you do have blue insole with a Nike Air and that orange down in there. I'm hoping y'all can pick that up. Yeah, there it is, that Nike Air, and you have an Air Zoom in there, so you do have Zoom technology. And then behind your tongue right here, on this one you have a 7 for the 7 train that runs to Citi Field, which is really cool. I like the way that they put that on there. And then of course you have the Nike SB in those Mets colors, Dunk High Pro. I'm not cutting that out. So you've got that right there, and you know, on your patch. It looks really good. Nice pop on that gray. And then on this tongue here, you have, you know, the home run apple. So anytime the Mets hit a home run back in Shea Stadium, the apple would pop up out of the hat for the home run. I want to say this apple now is in front of Citi Field, and they've replaced it, and they've got a new home run apple for Citi Field, and the Shea Stadium is there as a relic, so to speak. But you guys, y'all are Mets fans. Y'all that are watching this, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be totally off by saying that. But overall, this is and one more thing. This one has pink on the outsole right here because this is called the bubblegum pack. As you guys know, a lot of Major League Baseball players chew bubblegum, like in reference to like Big League Chew and all of that. So I think each one of these shoes, these dunks that they're coming out with, they're going to have it look like where you've stepped in some bubble gum on the outsole, which is a really cool concept, cool feature for baseball. I'm digging it, but I like the way that contrast too on that. Looks pretty neat. So that's it, man. Just wanted to go over a new pickup with you guys. Y'all let me know down in the comments if y'all went after any of the bubblegum pack dunks. Again, this is the Mets colorway. They have the Phillies, the Dodgers, and there's one other team that I'm seeming to forget, and I cannot remember who it is. I don't know, the Padres. I can't remember. I really hope they do a Braves dunk. That's going to be really cool, and I'm definitely going to get that. But anyway, that's it. Y'all let me know too. Yeah, if y'all been having issues with your packages, getting your packages in and then being in good condition, because that box is kind of destroyed, and this is a brand new shoe. But with that being said, man, it's Soul Searching with Jamin. I'm your host, Jamin. I don't know why I just said that. That makes no sense. But anyway, regardless, thank you for spending your time with me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subbed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. That being said, I'm out. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace.